All right, you know what? What is the biggest topic, I think, other than makeup? I think the number one is hair. I think hair is like the most crazy, stressful thing for girls and their moms. What can I say? And their moms. So we do want to talk about hair, the do's and don'ts. Okay. I've mentioned this before on our videos, but I do want to remind the girls, when you come in for your portrait, think about your hair. If you're going out on the weekend and want it to look pretty, how are you doing your hair that day? This is not the prom. This is not time for the tight curly things going on with the hairspray all crunchy and everything. This is not what the time is. This is you being beautiful, young,
true to yourself,
gorgeous girls. I love you all. True to yourself. So that's how your hair should be that day. We do have the question come up about, should I do it straight or should I do it curly? Let's talk about trends, all right? And I'm not saying you should be trendy. I'm not saying that at all. But we have seen a trend.
Yeah.
Some of the most gorgeous pictures are when the girls have their natural hair, if they have a soft curl in it, the breeze is blowing, I get the picture, gorgeous, all right? Gorgeous. I'm not seeing as much of the super flat iron happening.
Right.
Again, but if that's your look and that's, you love that, then go for it. Do not put product in your hair. Okay. Oh, what about those flyaways on top? No. Why? Number one, it flattens you out too much. And when the wind moves, your hair is like stiff. Also, when you have everyone has flyaways. It's a natural thing. I didn't know it's not even.
Honestly, the hairspray makes them worse sometimes.
It does. Why? They look like little wiry things sticking up in there because the hairspray's on them. So no, don't do hairspray. Don't do product. Just don't do it. If you're going to the salon, again, we love the salons in the neighborhood. We love the salons. They're amazing, and we do partner with some of them.
Right.
But again, you have to be in control. You go in, you need to tell them what you're looking for. It's not time for them to experiment with you. You might go in and say, look, I want to put a soft curl in, or I kind of want, maybe my hair sometimes is frizzy with the humidity. I want it a little bit straighter, or just blow it out.
Right.
Whatever it is, you be in control of that appointment and tell them the photographer said no product in my hair. Because they sometimes, even when I get my hair cut, she'll want to, do you want a little spray? I go, no, I don't need any spray. You know what I mean? So it's just what they do. But again, be in control, be confident. Right. Don't leave that salon not loving your hair that day.
And
go ahead.
Bring in pictures.
Oh, good idea.
I mean, our Pinterest account has tons of do's and don'ts for hair.
It does, yeah.
That you can use, take those in. But, show them pictures, and then hopefully you have a little bit more confidence going to that. I've shown them exactly what I want, and it's going to go smoothly that day.
I agree. I want to talk a little bit about girls that do color their hair. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the do's. If you do it all the time, you're going to do it, and also do it about a week before your shoot. I like to see if the girl's going to color. I think if they do it about 7 days before, they wash it a couple of times before the shoot, and it has a little bit more of a natural quality to it. You're going to get a little bit more highlights and lowlights in it if it's not just you colored it yesterday. I want girls to know that if they like to have dark roots and that is their style, I'm doing dark roots and I really like that look, then go for it. But if that is not your look, you need to color your hair before your photo shoot. Because even though you can look in the mirror straight on like this and it looks good, you may not even be able to see the top of my head right now. Maybe you can. I don't know about our camera angle right now, but whatever. Sometimes I'll maybe shooting a little bit higher, or a profile, or a girl's looking down. You'll see the roots.
Right.
So I do want to make sure that if you don't like that look, take care of it ahead of time, because it is it's something we can retouch, but it is a very difficult one for me to retouch. I can do it. I've done it before, but it is an extra charge to do that. As far as coloring and the color, Haley?
Yes. Don't do something trendy. I know right now something that's super trendy is the gray hair.
Yes. I know. I've been doing that for over 10 years, the gray hair. Just teasing. It is gray.
While it might look cool, in 10 years you're probably going to be like, what was I thinking?
I know.
So you really don't want to
date
yourself with the hair color.
It's tough. It's tough.
I know, even...
You know what? I just thought of a rule.
Yes.
I thought of a rule. It just came to me right now. If you've been doing your hair that color for the last year and a half, then do it. But if you haven't been doing it for a year and a half, don't. And let's say you have you have orange hair and you just love it, or you have the red, the bright red dye, and you've been doing it for a year and a half, do it. That's who you are.
Right.
But if you decided to make your hair gray last week because you saw that a movie star is doing it, what can I say? Or you just love my gray hair, don't do it for your photo shoot. Again, but if you've done purple and you've been doing it for a long time and it's so cute, it's who you are.
That's right.
I love it. I mean, when it's the girl, I love it. But you don't want to come in and go, oh, I didn't like that. The same thing with the tone or the intensity of the dye. Sometimes a girl will go, you know, she might have maybe I'm gonna say medium brown hair, and she'll think that on picture day she should come in with it darker, and it might be really, really black or really, really dark, and there are no highlights or lowlights in it anymore. And I think that's sometimes a problem because they don't love it. So again, don't experiment. If you know what color has been working for you for a year and a half, then go for it, or a year. Okay, I'll compromise a year. That's fine. Isn't that a good rule, though?
It's a good rule.
It is a good rule.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start saying that. So then color your hair that way, but just be really careful because again, these number one, the photos are supposed to represent who you are, and it's not a time to like, well, I decided to make my hair a completely different color for my photo shoot. You know, we're on hair. All right,
Yes.
we're on hair. Okay, extensions are fun, and I say go for it.
Yeah,
'Cause
some
you-
girls use them all the time, and you'd
Abs-
never even know it.
Absolutely. Some go in better than others. What can I say? Sometimes you see them and they're like sticking out, kind of like, what is that lump? And I'm pushing it down. Just be thoughtful that, you know, maybe they've been freshened up a little bit. But I mean, I have girls that come in for their consultation, their hair's like this, and then they come in and it's really long, but it's gorgeous and they're so pretty. Again, if you're going out on the weekend and want to look pretty and you'd wear extensions, then go for it,
Right.
you know? So do that, but just be thoughtful that they do blend in with your hair color,
Yeah.
that they aren't sticking out kind of crazy style.
Just another time not to experiment.
Right, and then you kind of want, you know, if you're going to have the wind blowing in your hair, if you have
Right.
extensions, we'll be keeping an eye on that. If the wind blows, we want to make sure they're not showing up in the pictures. But again, go for extensions of this. But I think we've covered hair
Yeah.
pretty well. Hair is good. Yay, good.